But if you're a person who is managing energy issues in the company, you will soon learn that you can only maximize your energy efficiency so much. No? So after maximizing the potential for energy efficiency, you are now challenged to go to the next step. And the next step is really to already explore renewable energy. So in that area, I just would like to cite what some companies are doing, particularly one. No? So like smart wind and hybrid powered cell sites. Under this program, Smart deploys cell site powered by renewable energy sources, particularly wind and solar energy, on all of their off-grid sites or wherever it is applicable. As of date, 74 smart cell sites are already using either wind or solar or a combination of both, and Smart expects to progress further in this initiative. Now we talk about the forests. No? The forests are key to mitigating climate change because they absorb much of the greenhouse gas emissions, particularly carbon. Now, when it comes to this initiative, you can really cite massive investment from the business sector. No? These investments are so huge that you can say that they are real investment for the future of our country. So let me cite three of these initiatives. First, the Development Bank of the Philippines has placed huge bets on what they call the DBP forests. Upland and coastal areas are their targets in opening what they call a multi-billion front in the battle to resurrect our forests. And who can ever forget a project of heroic proportion, ABS-CBN's Bantay Kalingkasan, the watershed project in Laminsadan. This project has garnered overwhelming support from businesses and the public. Another good example is partnership with local communities and governments, like Petron's cooperation with the local government of Bataan for the Bataan Integrated Coastal Management Program. Now, since we are located in a developing countries, we have to accept that we still have to develop and we need really the fossil fuel, and industries in the Philippines will still emit carbon dioxide. But the key there is that these industries must now apply transformative technologies to capture the carbon dioxide so that it will not escape into the atmosphere. So it is sequestration, capture, and storage. A very good example of this is the Manila Water Methane Capture Project. So in their sewage treatment plant in Magallanes, they capture the methane, which is actually, Lori, a more sinister greenhouse gas than CO2. So they turn that to energy. Now, the more sophisticated approach, and I don't know yet of any Philippine company that is really going into significant offset activities. Offset is when you mitigate emissions that happen in one place by engaging in projects or carbon reductions in another place. The only company in the Philippines that I know of really going into offset, the carbon development mechanism type, is HSBC, the Philippine Corporation, because HSBC computes for its worldwide carbon emissions, and they totally neutralize that by buying carbon credits from the market. In fact, in the year 2007, I think, they reported that for the entire global operations of HSBC, they emitted 830,000 tons of carbon dioxide. And what they did was to buy an equivalent ton in the carbon market, thereby neutralizing those 830,000 tons, making HSBC the world's first carbon neutral bank. But that is really still on the mitigation.
Yeah, is that commonly understood? I mean, this whole buying and selling of carbon consumed.
Emily, I
want to simplify that for us.
Emily, I would also want to focus on the things that corporate sector is already doing and which can contribute further. Lori talked about seawater intrusion and the extraction of groundwater. But we have the two water concessionaires in Metro Manila. As they accelerate the delivery of water to especially to the low-lying areas, then we're going to eliminate extraction of groundwater. Now that is something that usually we don't look at as corporate social responsibility because it's part of the business. But on the whole, it's going to help increase the resiliency of Metro Manila. Now, it's the same with many other things that we are doing right now.